Video is about using combinations to calculate the number of ways that something can happen and how to recognize that the problem is in fact a combination problem and not a permutation problem. The big difference is that in combinations, the ordering of a specific occurrence does not matter. Let's get more specific. So, reading into this question, fairly far into the season, 8 survivor contestants have been eliminated and only 12 remain. So at this point, you're not sure, probably, whether the 8 survivor contestants or the 12 is the important number. So you read further. It says 3 of the 12, perhaps that 3 is important. 3 of the 12 will be selected to receive a day away from the island at a spa. How many different groups of 3 are possible? So you think about it a little bit and you realize that, okay, there are going to be 3 different contestants who get to leave the island for a day and go to a spa. And that might be Ed, Wilma, and Ned. Now, I've put Ed next to 1, Wilma next to 2, and Ned next to 3, but whether I write it that way or I write it this way, Wilma, Ned, Ed, it doesn't matter. It's still the same 3 people who are leaving the island for that day. So we come to the conclusion, thinking about it a little bit, that order does not matter in this problem. And as soon as you've made that decision, you should be able to classify the problem solution as via combination. So order does not matter. That means you can do the problem with the method of combination. And I'm not going to go into the theory behind it, but all you need to know is how many members to choose from, and is that the 8 or the 12? Oh, it says 3 of the 12 people will be selected, so it's out of 12. And how many are we going to select? 3. And there's a way to put this information into the calculator, so let's go through that. It's going to look something like this when you type it in. 12 NCR 3. First thing you need to do is to type in the number that you're choosing from. So here we're choosing 3 members, 3 remaining survivors from 12. So 12. Then underneath the math menu, underneath the PRB or probability submenu, you see that the third entry down is NCR, and then all you need to do to complete is type in how many are to be chosen. Press enter and you've got your answer. That means there are 220 different ways that 3 members from the remaining 12 can be chosen for the day at a spa.